Top of the morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my people. Yes. Friday, top of the morning. Top of the morning. 6:30. Wake up. I hope everybody out there is enjoying this 2026 halfway mark of the year. Let's get it. Yes. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yes. I am up in here with you guys this morning for a second. I haven't been in here in a while. I haven't. So I had to come on today. Okay. I had to come on today for a second. And to let you guys see me. I'm still here. Okay. I am still here with you guys. Uh, how was to all the fathers out there? How was your Father's Day last weekend? Yes. Uh, I don't know if y'all, for those who watch the channel, I did I did a little bit of videotaping when I was out enjoying my Father's Day weekend. I don't normally jump on this channel uh, when I be out videotaping. So I wanted to do that and, just show you guys a little bit uh, of how I actually be enjoying my life. Okay. Um, I wanted to, I wanted to share on my channel some of the things, uh, that I was doing on that Father's Day weekend. So I hope you guys got a chance to check that out. Um, what I wanted to say, I just jumped in here for a minute because, hey, I missed you guys. I miss being on here. I miss sharing. I miss learning. So I had to pop in here just for a second and um, just to let everybody know this Friday morning that your your life story is important. Okay, your life story is important. Now it's upon you what you take from your life story. it's very important that you understand your life story. That's why I talks about this. That's why I share my life story. That's why I speak about the journey of my life, because um, all of our lives is very important. It's very important to the next generation that's coming up after us. And if you still here on this side of the universe, that's why I titled this. I got to go back and redo the title because I left out a word. But if you are still here on this side of the universe, you are very blessed, you are very lucky, and you should own your story. Own your story. Speak about your story. Share about your story, your journey through life. Your journey through life could help another person, could inspire another person. Because going through this thing called life is very challenging. So the more people share their stories, the more people that share their experience to life, it can help other people out there. I told you I talk to a lot of people, right? A lot of people. So uh, I have gotten real fascinated by sharing stories with people. Uh, Not just my story, but everyone's story. Okay. So if you guys out there, uh, if you guys out there have things to talk about or things to share, please, please do that, because it is real needed out here that everybody has an opportunity to relive, relearn, and understand, to try to understand certain things in your life story. Okay? So that's what I do this for, you guys. That's what I do this for. Okay, let's get to it this morning, all right? For a second. We only in here for 1 second. So let's get to it this morning. Yes, yes, yes. That grave site, that's my mom's grave site. God rest her soul. She was one of my inspirations, you guys. She was a very loving mother. She was a very she taught she taught us, her kids, very well. Um, and I picked up a lot of things from being around her. So I really appreciate my mom's a lot. Like I have to say, when she was here with me on this side of the universe, I made sure that I went out of my way to make sure that she understood and knew that, I mean, knew how much I really cared about her, and knew how much I appreciated her, and knew how much I loved her. So I always have to say that, because uh, we don't we don't tell the people that we love, or we don't show the people that we love until it's too late. We don't show those people that we really love them, or that we really care about them, or that we really cherish them until it's too late. So I always speak about that, and I always speak about my mom, because just as much as I miss her, love her still now, and she's not here with us no more, I also showed her how much I cared and loved her while she was here on this side of the universe. So I always have to say that, you guys. Um, yeah, it's very important that uh, that we show the people, our loved ones. It's very important that we show them how much we care about them, because it's going to come a time, you guys, that the people we care about is no longer here. It's, they no longer going to be here with us no more. So we have to be mindful of that. Um, but being grateful to life, is it comes natural to me. Okay, it comes natural to me, because I was. It, it's sort of like I was raised to uh, to be thankful about anything that this life has brung to me. This is how I was raised. My mama raised me to be very thankful for any and everything that this life gave to me. I don't think enough of us really consider that a lot, but just being thankful, you guys, it's just a beautiful thing. So I try to wake up every day with that mindset. I try to wake up every day and just be real thankful and grateful, uh, heck, for just waking up. Okay, and then the day starts the minute I wake up. So I just be thankful every minute of the day. And I found out doing that, just being thankful of every minute of the day, doing that, that also puts a different, um, it puts a different spirit inside of your heart, because you already having this humble way of looking at it, and you being grateful of it. So that just puts something in your, it just do something to your heart, right? To minds, anyways. But that's what I have learned, right? Being on this side of the universe, 53 blessed years, I have learned to be very uh, thankful for everything that comes in the days and the hours and the minute of every day that I'm on this side of the universe. So, so the things that we, the things that we sometimes may take for granted, right, can be the same things in the long run, cause us to really be hurt, or to really look at it hurtfully in in the small moments of life. Because everything, that every time that we be grateful about this thing called life, it sends a happy it sends a happy and a cheerful uh, it sends something happy through your spirit, right? So I just have learned to be real grateful of this thing. I've learned that, and it didn't work wonders for me, you guys. But what y'all got going on this weekend? Excuse me. What y'all got going on this weekend? It's going to be a nice weekend. You know, the summertime effect brings out uh, the niceness in all of us. So we ought to use these days um, to our advantage and get ahead on on being happy in our spirit, right? Because sunshine brings us happy days. So we need to think about that and grab hold to these sunshines that we have, and hopefully you can find uh, something that you can be very proud of and happy in your spirit. Because for me, I see a lot of people do not have a happy spirit. And for me, I wake up, like I told you, I wake up happy, right? I wake up really joyful, being thankful. So while it's very beautiful outside, we need to try to grab hold to the beautiful days out here and go out there and find uh, something that make your spirit right, that make your spirit feel warm in the inside. That's what life is about. Life is about being joyful in the inside. And that's what my mother taught me, right? She taught me how no matter what, or no matter how gloomy the day may be, right? Find something outside of yourself to be joyful about. So that's what I practice, that's what I preach, and that's what I love to see from people. I gather we sometimes gather around and we have real powerful talks about um, about joyful things, right? And in those conversations, people always look towards uh, others, right? But you have to find something inside of yourself, and that's what I find in a lot of conversations. People do not have the joy inside of themselves. So that's what I look forward to when I speak to people. I look forward to seeing the joy within inside of them. That's why I talk about it the way we do in these powerful conversations that we have. I look forward to seeing people have joy inside of them. When you find joy inside of yourself, hey, you make the world a better place, right? And in this time of days, we need more people to have that type of joy inside of themselves. So the community can find it. Because you guys, when we look at our lives and we don't be appreciative of our lives and everything that come with it, we stopping growth, not basically just within inside of yourself, but we stopping growth, as far as you interacting with people. People can tell, when they have conversations with other people, people can tell uh, how your growth is, how you feel about yourself just off your conversations. So I love to bring meaningful, joyful conversations to people. Uh, as you can tell, um I do this with love and care, you guys. I really care about the community, right? Right? Uh, they said once you do find happiness inside of yourself, you no longer uh, you no longer selfish with it, right? You want everybody to find it. So that's sort of me, okay? I go out and I just try to find happy spirit people, happy loving people, and share stories. It's millions and millions that have stories, right? We all have stories, right? Like I told you, my story is no greater or no lesser than nobody else's, right? It's just how I'm going about my story. I learned a lot about my life. I learned to appreciate my life. I learned to appreciate all the lessons, all the, you know, things I had to go through to get here, right? And I'm very appreciative of it. So me doing the work and growing through all of this stuff, I love to see other people grow through it as well, because it's about, you go through life, but you have to grow through life. Okay. And it don't make no difference like what age you at, older or younger. A lot of people be stuck at that point. They go through life, but they don't grow through life. So I love having conversations and trying to help, navigate people to understand that. And unfortunately, you guys, it is starting to rub off on people, and it is starting to work in a lot of good ways. I'm very thankful of it. I'm very thankful for everything that has happened in my life. And one thing I'm really glad that I took the initiative to be serious with my life. Um, that's pretty big. I could have been like so many others that complained, that pointed fingers. I could have did a lot of those things just like everybody else, but I chose not to. And all of it is a choice. It's a choice to be better. It's a choice to heal. It's a choice to love people uh, in spite of. It's a choice to keep moving forward in life. And that's something that I took a challenge with. I challenged myself to take that on in life. And I'm glad I did. Okay. I never did none of this stuff for money. I never did none of this stuff for attention. I never, let's take this back. Not only that, I never did this for money, but I'm saying throughout my 54, finna be 54, okay? I'm speaking that to existence, all right? Throughout my 53 years of being here on this earth, um, I never took none of this really for granted. I never took money as a big thing in my life. I never took none of this stuff for granted. So I believe this is the reason why I'm here right now. Uh, really, really grateful for a lot that has happened. And please believe me, okay? I had to go through a lot, you guys. I had to go through a lot to get here and to sit here and to be this humble and this and this I want to say grateful this grateful place that I'm in. It took a lot for me to do this, okay? But now I sit here with a smile on my face and I tell the people, okay, I tell the people, if me, a strong minded um, person that I am, um, I'm not going to say stubborn, right? Uh, but I'm just a strong minded person. For me to be the way that I am, and for me to make a dramatic change like I did, and sit here right now and, speak to this camera and share my stories and, you know, share my wins, share my losses, share my ups, share my downs. For me to be able to do this, this was real. This was a big accomplishment for me. So for me, I tell the people, if I can turn around, anybody can turn around. This is what I tell the people, and this is my hope to the people. This is my cry to the people. This is what I say to the people. If I, me myself, a headstrong guy, if I can do this, okay, and anybody, anybody can do this. So I talks about this a lot. I speak about this a lot. Very thankful to be in this type of position. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very thankful to be in this type of position because it's very humbling for me to be able to share my stories with the people and reach out there to the people. Okay, so you guys, I just wanted to pop in here and say that for a minute and to say how thankful I am. Um, just to have, people to check out my little videos and to check out what I got going on over here, right? Thankful for that too. But if I can just share with the people, my experience and the things that I've been through in life and the things that I had to overcome in life, if I can share that with people, maybe somebody can hear this and maybe they can see that no matter how high or how low they may be, they may see this and look at me and like, wow, this guy up here then changed his life totally around at an older age. And he, you know, he's doing all of this and he's not perfect at it. Okay. I'm not perfect at none of this. Like I was telling the guys the other day, 4 years ago, I didn't know how to do none of this. But my heart was always in everything. Even when I was, young, even when I was doing things young and really didn't know what I was doing, messing up in life. But my heart was always in the right place. See, and that's the thing. As long as your heart is always in the right place, uh, you have to you have to follow your heart. If your heart is always in the right place, keep following your heart. That's what I did. That's why I'm here. It don't matter where I went to in life. Every time I hit a brick wall, I kept going back to my heart. I kept going back to my heart. You know what I'm saying? And every time I went to my heart, it seemed like I was making the right decisions every time I followed my heart. When we follow our mind, you know, our minds goes 24/7. So every time we follow our mind, it don't really come out so well. That's what I've learned. But every time I always follow my heart, everything always worked out for me. Okay. So if I have to say one thing, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Don't follow your mind. Follow your heart. It works. Okay. I sit here 50, finna be 54, God blessing. I sit here to you right now today, all because, and you see how things is happening so good, so great, so blessingly for me, only because I've always kind of followed my heart. It don't steer you wrong. If you got a good uh, sense of direction of who you is and where you is and in where you is, if you got a sense of direction of that, just follow your heart. That's what I can say. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm finna get out of here on this Friday. I surely appreciate everybody, man. Just let me be me. You hear me? Let me be me. All my imperfections. My imperfections don't gonna make it. If I could do all of this with imperfections, just think when I do perfect it, when it all comes together. Okay. I'm doing all of this. I didn't know how to do none of this. I didn't know how to do any of this that I do. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Now I'm a lot farther along than I ever was 10 years ago. Okay. Because I didn't know none of this. All I did know, I had a heart and I had vision, right? And I had a strong sense of self. You have to have a strong sense of self, okay? No matter what the naysayers say, no matter what circumstances you're in, just know self. If you know self, you'll be okay. All right? Okay, you guys, I am out of here. I am out of here. And I will be back on here. I don't know. I'm starting trying to work on a lot of things, you guys. You know, I got the store up here and running. It is running and everything. I'm just waiting on certain things to really come in and everything. But things is really working, guys. Things is really picking up. Um, in a minute, the store is going to be open 24/7. You guys can go to the store and uh, get some things out of there in support of RC, okay, community TV, okay, in support of that. But in a minute, the store will be all the way live and open, okay. The store will be all the way live and open. Hey, I just appreciate you guys, man. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, this is something that I've always loved to do ever since I was 10 years old. You know, I've always loved to do this type of work. Uh, I've always loved to do this. But here go the store code right here. You can scan the code right there and it will pop you up to the store. Once again, like I say, um, it's still being uh, process. Okay, we're still in process mode of it, but everything is really, really working. You know, shipments and everything, uh, shipments and everything is working on here. I just, I just got hold to my shipping labels, so everything in that department is really working. So I'm very excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very excited about this. 4 years ago, I didn't know how to do none of this. I am an older guy. 4 years, and I follow my heart. Wanted to learn and to do new things. Wanted to be in better company in my life. I wanted to be in a better circumstances in my life, and I wanted peace in my life. Okay, and ordinary to do that, you guys, you have to simplify your life. Okay, that's a big deal. A lot of us don't want to admit. You have to simplify things in your life. The older you get, uh, if you want to be, you know. If you want your mind to slow down some, and if you want your heart to really feel, you have to slow down in life. Okay, I'm out of here, you guys. I am out of here. Go to the store. There's go right there. I don't know. I might have it open a little bit today. I'm study trying to get these Fourth of July shirts in. So everything, like I say, everything is working. Shipments, orders, everything is working. So when the store is open, you can go there and get anything that you may see or that you may like, or just to be in support of Mr. RC. Okay. All right, you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Thank you. Surely, surely, thank you. Y'all already know I do. And you already know what I say when I say what I say, right? Man, peace, love, joy. Mm, that joy. Man, that joy. You got to find it. Joy is in here. Wait a minute. Joy is in here. Okay? Joy is in here, then that's how you find it. But first it's in here. Peace, love, joy. And you cannot ever have joy without that positivity. It ain't gonna happen. You can't have joy. You can't have two or three things at the same time, right? Nope. Can't happen. All right, you guys, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Friday. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.